All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. It's another beautiful day, another wonderful, wonderful time. And yeah, take your time. I can see Okenadu. Okenadu. This show is on. Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much. My best pastor. Now, maybe it is all. All right. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful day. Wonderful. Um, the landlady, how you doing? Good morning. Hi, good morning, everybody. Good morning on Facebook. Good morning on YouTube, and good morning on Instagram. Uh, I want to just quickly appreciate those ones who are coming on Instagram to see me, and those who are coming on YouTube. The YouTube channel is growing. My YouTube channel is growing. I want to say thank you to you guys for following, subscribing to my channel. Facebook is going up also. For so many years now, I was blocked on Facebook. I was blocked on Facebook um, because I said something about Winners Chapel and I said something about Omega Fire Ministry, and I got blocked on Facebook for many years. Um, but now they have opened me up. We thank God for that. And YouTube is growing, Instagram is growing also. Instagram people sometimes they get mad when you speak the truth to them. They get mad. They get mad. When you speak the truth to Instagram people, sometimes they get mad, and then the next thing is you won't see them again. Then you won't see them again. I really don't believe anybody should be getting mad. I believe people should always, always, people should always just listen. Always just listen to the truth. The truth is not always good. It's not always palatable. Sorry, it's not easy to listen to. Sometimes to listen to, even me myself, sometimes they will tell me the truth. I'll go home, I lie down, then I'll think about it. Very, very painful. Very, very painful. You know, the truth is bitter. Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you. And I want to quickly say these again this morning. Please don't run after anybody. Please don't run after anybody. Let people live their lives the way they want to live it. Okay? Don't run after anybody. And this is what we're about to discuss today. There are many of you guys who believe that, oh, you're doing well. You are not doing well. You are only trying to catch up with another person. You don't have your own kind of, your own kind of mind. You don't believe in your own self. You believe other people are better than you. So you're running after people, running after people. Somebody just buy a Range. Oh, you got to buy it too. No, it's not everybody that must to drive a Range Rover. It's not everybody. It's not everybody that must to drive a Mercedes. It's not everybody that must to live in a mansion. It's not everybody. All right. That little house that you're living in right now is a mansion. Okay, is a mansion. If you're able to see it, if you're able to see it, is a mansion that will give you peace, rest, and peace of mind. All right. That little Toyota Corolla you're driving, that is your Range Rover. That Range Rover will give you peace, will give you so much peace and happiness and joy that you will not be running from one pillar to post. You are not going to get second job because of anything. You are not going to be working yourself to death. You are not going to be working too long hours just because you want to pay from your nosaries. Don't. Let people live their life the way they live it. Fake. There are a lot of fake people in the society. Fake. 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 You yourself, you are fake. You yourself, you are fake. Very fake people. Fake people. And that is why they do 419 for us. They do 419 for us because they know that we are so greedy. They know the kind of mind we have. We are very greedy people. That's why all these celebrities will say, I was just given a Range Rover. I just bought a skyscraper. Come and do the same thing I'm doing. Come and sign up for this promotion. Come and sign up for this business. And then because they know you are greedy, you will run and go and sign up, and then you commit 100,000 of your money to it, and they chop it. And they chop your money. Do you know some people will come on social media and say, this prophet is so powerful. I went to the place. The prophet told me all about myself. It's a promo. That's a promo. And then you go there and they collect money from you. The lady who came to promote the thing to you is getting 10%. It's a promo. No, but because they know us that we're stupid people. We're so fake people. That you don't even have your own mind. You don't have your own mind. You don't have exactly what you're actually aiming to become in life. You just want to be another person. You want to be another person. That's their own life. Let people live their fake life. Live your own original life. Do you know? Somebody asked me, Pastor, you sleep a lot. I said, why won't I sleep? I don't have any baggage on me. I don't have any burden on my heart. I don't have nothing I'm thinking about. Nothing. I'm not thinking about nothing. All right? Somewhere, when I go somewhere, people will say, Pastor Shola, and one comes and say, hey, what are you driving? I said, what am I? That's my car over there. I was like, I was thinking you're driving a Tesla. I said, I don't have one. Do I have to drive a Tesla? I said, but your name is so big on social media. And so what? My name is big on social media. It's not like I don't have money to buy a Tesla, but I don't need it. I don't want to wake up and start running around and say, how about we best on Tesla? And you see this Tesla cars, the moment you miss a payment, the Tesla will just drive himself back to Tesla. You wake up in the morning, you won't see that car again in your driveway. It's gone. That car is gone. Don't put pressure on yourself because somebody is flaunting their husband on social media, and then you are crying. Where will he be my dad? Everybody is married. Do you think that those ones that are flaunting their husband on social media, you think they're happy? They are not happy. You are actually happier than those ones. Don't let me say this. Don't let me say this one. I'll be busting bubbles now. You don't know you're happy. You are happier than those ones. Your life is better off than the ones that are flaunting their husband on social media. You don't know why they're doing it. Some of them are doing it just to appease their husband. Bóyá tí bá celebrate yẹ, bóyá máa jókòó sílẹ̀, tí bá celebrate yẹ, bóyá àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé mi mo lọ́kọ. Tó bá ṣe advertisement ni. Advertisement. Kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀. You running gbogbo ẹ̀. My boo is cheating. My boo is abusing. My boo is going, my boo is beating my boo. Telling me nonsense. And you be going, where will he be? Or Daniel, instead of you sitting down and make use of this moment that you are single. Yeah, just make sure, baby, you are single. You come here, you be crying, and then you're putting too much of pressure on yourself. My boo is a liar. Go and check my boo row. I went to one woman's page, and it's all about my boo. The day she now comes, I say, what? So my husband, I say, your boo. He said, it's social media, it's social media. I said, my boo on social media is not real at home. He said, no. He said, that my boo is fake. Do you know some dumb people that will sit on the other corner? That will sit on the other corner and be looking at my boo postings. And those ones will be crying and they'll be beating themselves up. Say, why can't I have a boo? My boo. Why can't I have a boo too? It is a lie. Those boo thing is not booing. It's a bad boo. It's a fake boo. It's not real boo. Okay, there is nothing like real boo. Anywhere you see boo is a bully. I just said it. The bully is bullying her. And then she said, let me celebrate the boo. Maybe the boo will actually be cooled down. No boo anywhere. It's a bully. It's a bully. See, Aramide wants a boo. I'm telling you, there is no boo anywhere. Which boo? Boo that doesn't. Oh, don't let me talk. If I talk now, you say I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much. Talking too much. Which boo? Everybody, they manage everybody, y'all. Everybody, they manage everybody. Everybody in a bad person. Everybody in a bad person. They manage everybody. Which one you did? Let's break this down today, y'all, real quick. So please, stop running. Stop running. Stop running after another person's prosperity. You don't know how they are paying. Oh. People just come and show you things. You see, sometimes when I buy a new shirt, I will wear it less. Then I'll come on social media and say, what's up? You guys doing, man? Life is beautiful. Life is good, oh. I'm don't explode. I don't blow for Yankee guys. My guys, I don't blow. And then all of them will say, you want to say this audio? You say to me, no, Baba, Olúwa, èyí tẹ́ rántí Ṣọlá, Olúwa rántí, Olúwa ò tí ì rántí ẹ̀. Oh, camo ni, camouflage ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Camo, everything are camo, everything are promo. Olúwa ló ń gbàdúrà nonsense. Wọ́n ló máa gbàdúrà nonsense. Olúwa tó rántí Ṣọlá kan. Ó pọ̀ tán ẹ̀jẹ̀. I will just see one nice Range Rover on the side of the road like that. I will just go there. I will just go there. I will just go there. I just go take picture over there. I'll just go take picture over there. And when I take picture over there, I will just say, you don't lie. I don't arrive, oh, boys. What he made there? And then all of you say, you want to run this all America. Me, I will just look at it like Mumu. Me, where I see they do Legady's breaks. I don't get motto at all. I just cajole you, just fool you. I just take you do cruise. You know what they call cruise? What call cruise here? Let him blow. That's his own blow. That's his own palaver. You see, majority of you guys, you go to church. Majority of you will go to church and listen to testimonies. Babalairo testimony, buruku cooked up. What cook it up, our testimony don't buy and won't cook it up. Pastor, you see, I've come to understand one thing in my life now, that as a pastor, you don't have to tell people to lie for you. They will just lie. They will just lie for you automatically. They will just lie for you automatically. This is some people in church, they're actually loyalists to pastors. They want attention. Every Sunday, they know that pastor loves testimony time because pastor is growing his ministry on testimony. On testimony. J Blue J, how are you? You know, they know pastor love testimony. Big time. Pastor love testimony because testimony is what is building the ministry. So you see some of these women will just come and say, praise the Lord. Say hallelujah. Papa didn't know this. I'm about to say, oh. Yesterday, as I was in my room, one wish just appeared. Don't thank God, say I carry pastor's picture in my wallet. When the wish appears, say, hey, I'm about to kill you. I just show him. I just show the wish, my papa's picture. Inside of the picture, anointing just came out. Pew. And the wish just died. Praise the Lord. Everybody go to dance. He has done it again. Hallelujah. He has done it again. Then Papa will stand up and say, glory to God. I told you guys, man. I am telling you, there is a power in this place. Hallelujah. You see, and then all of you guys, there's going to be one mumu on the corner that will start, you will just look for pastor's picture. And you know one funny thing? They will sell the picture to him. Because pastor must anoint the picture so you can put it inside your wallet. And so many of them are like that. They just come, share testimonies that are not real. But there are some people in the corner that are not wise. There'll be some mumu sitting there in one corner that are not wise at all. Those ones, they follow testimonies. That's where they start. They will be like this. Who is testifying today? Who is testifying today? And then you listen to testimony, and that's going to be their own prayer point for the rest of the week. Of the week. Oh my God. We are, don't let me say we are doomed in Africa. We are messed up. We are messed up. We are messed up. Big time we are messed up. We are messed up. To take it to you All right, let's go straight to the point for the day. Let's go to the show for the day real quick. Actually, that one is tied up to it. And you see, ladies, don't tell your friends your situation. Friends of these days are bad people. They are wicked. They're wicked people. Wicked friends. You call them your friend, but they are very wicked. They are not thinking about your goodness at all. They are not thinking of your goodness at all. And that's why sometimes when I post all of these stories of people on social media, I will start reading comments. It is in the comment section. It is only in the comment section you will be able to know who is crazy and who is normal. You don't understand. You see? Then you will see somebody will make a comment. Instead of everybody ignoring that comment, everybody will go there and start attacking the guy. The guy has succeeded in taking you away from the normal things to now make you guys a crazy person too. You don't know. There are some people you don't want to respond to because their comment is just out of this world. Their head is not working. And then you see them. And then when they post their own comment, everybody will just go there. Then you see comment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 100. Underneath that stupid comment. And you know one funny thing about the guy? The guy won't respond again. You know, it's very funny. The guy will not respond again. He will just post it there and he will just leave. He will just leave. I will not respond. Anything you say there, just keep saying he has distracted you guys already. He has messed your brain up already. Now you are following him, and that is his own comment. And then you know funny thing, the guy who started the comment will say nothing. Then the second person is who they're going to be attacking, and that one will now start responding. I disagree. I agree. Don't you know what I said? You don't understand. You are reading to attack. Read very well. Go back and read my comment. This is what I said. That's what I said. This is it. And we do it all day long. Instead of we just tapping into the brain and the truth in the stuff, we will not. We will continue to attack. I see it all the time. I just laugh. I just laugh. That's when you know that a lot of people are not okay. A lot of people are not okay in their minds. You see, when they talk about mental health, oh God, you don't understand what it means. It's not because somebody's wearing a suit that is normal. It's not because somebody can speak English that is normal. Some people are cuckoo in their head. And you don't know until you read their comments, until you listen to them talk. Then you'll be shocked what you're hearing. You'll be shocked what you're hearing. So don't be talking to your friends. You see, some of your friends are liars. Some of your friends, they're liars. They will tell you what is not going on in their homes. People will tell you what is not really happening in their homes. That's what they tell you. And they tell you, oh, my own husband is this. My husband is that. My husband is this. My husband is that. You see, whenever you are hearing my husband this, my husband this, they are cooking it up. Nobody is going to tell you exactly what they are taking in their relationship. Nobody will tell you. It is time for you to get that one into your brain. That, oh, let me go and ask my friend what they're doing in their relationship. Nobody will tell you. Your friends will tell you they're not doing joint account. Let me tell you something. That lady is not seeing her paycheck. The paycheck is going straight to the husband. But she will come back and tell you something different. My husband is washing dishes in the house. Don't let me lie to you. The guy has never touched a plate in his life. All right? But they come to tell you some other things. Okay? They tell you other things. Only very few people will tell you the truth. Only very few will tell you the truth because they are good people. Those are good people. So watch it. So watch it. You know how I got to know this stuff? That was one day, one particular person bought a shoe. And then she came to our house. And she and my wife, they were talking. He said, "Oh, madam, this shoe is good. How much did you get it?" And she told my wife she got it for, I think it was like $350 or something, $350 and stuff. Okay. So by the time they were talking, me, I overheard them. I was in the kitchen. So the next thing that I did was like, okay, that's right. So she left. No, she didn't leave. My wife walked into the bedroom, probably wanted to go and get something, and I actually just looked. I said, "Oh, madam, this is a very nice shoe here." I said, "This will be very expensive. Oh, how much did you get?" I said, "Oh, $600, sir. $600, sir." And she said 350 to my wife, and she said 600 to me. I was like, that's okay. That's okay. That's so funny. Probably she forgot how much she said to my wife, and she said something different to me. And that's how I got to know that people just cook up things. Some people will buy shoe for $25 on sale. On sale. $25 on sale. And then when you ask them how much is it for, they will tell you a ridiculous amount of money that you will never believe, and you begin to look at them and say, salary that you can afford to buy a $600 shoe. All right, let's go straight to the business of today real quick. So I don't want to break tables here. All right. So, can a good person fall into a bad marriage? Yeah, that's what we want to discuss today. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm going to be saying some things that may not go well with you, but I want you guys to listen carefully. It will help you if you're a divorcee right now, probably you're a single mother or you are a single lady. This is going to help you when you're about to choose a partner in your life. A partner in your life. Oh, yes, you're already breaking. I don't want to break tables, so please, I don't. It will help you in your journey to what I call it? In your journey to finding the right person for your life. This is going to help you a lot. Okay. Now, number one is this. It is you that will dictate the people that will come around you. You that will dictate the people that will come around you. Your life is a magnet. Your character is a magnet. Your mindset is a magnet. As a man thinketh in his heart, that's who he is. So when you become your mindset will start attracting your kind towards you. Now, when they now start coming towards you, they are like the mirror to show you that who you are is these people here. When you attract liars, begin to think about it. I must be a liar too. When you attract cheats, you begin to think about it. I must be a cheat also. When you attract 419, you begin to think that I must have had that mindset is in me. Now, one thing I wanted to look at is this. There are some people, you see, because we say love you, when we say self-love, it doesn't matter your character. Even if your character is bad, it's possible for you to love that you and love that character. You have a self-love for a bad person. So you will still love yourself regardless. You do not know the truth. You don't know maybe this character is good or this character is bad because that's your upbringing. That's your mindset. And because we always preach about it and say, love you, love you. Now you are loving a cheat. You are loving a liar. You are loving a broken person. So you love you, and then you start talking good about you, thinking you are good. You begin to think like you are good, but you are not. You are only loving that person you have succeeded in creating. You have created a bad person that is decorated in your mind as a good person. All right? It is character. The character of a man is a smoke. It will always come out and attract other people with the same character. Some people, you might actually have it in you, but you are controlling yourself with the Christianity that you have. Don't you understand that some people are armed robbers in their mind, but they are not stealing because they go to church all the time? So they allow the word of God to press them down. You know, some people are prostitutes in their mind. They want to sleep around, but they couldn't because of what people preach in church. You know, what people will say if I get caught. All right? What people will say if they catch me that I'm a robber. How about if they catch me that I'm a prostitute? How about if they see me that I'm a smoker? How about if they catch me because I'm a drunk? They are not doing those things, not because they do not want to do it. In their mind, that's who they are, but they are allowing the preaching to suppress their mindset. Okay? So the thing is not yet out of their mind. Aristo is still in their brain. You know, going all around sleeping with men and collecting money is still in their mind. That's who they are. But they're only conscious of what the church will say if they get caught. And that's exactly what Jesus Christ came to do. All right? That people are running away from adultery, not because they want to run away from it. That's their mind. They're only running away from it because of the consequence, because adultery is a sin, and when you get caught, you die. So they don't want to die, so they decided not to do it, not because in their mind they don't want to do it. You will now find out that people that will come around them, because the way they position themselves, every other person will know this is an adulterer. In your mind, you are committing the sin. You are not committing it physically yet. That's why the Bible says, if you think about it, you have already done it. You've already done it. The moment you have it in your mind, you've done it. Some people, they don't dress bad. They don't open themselves up. But it's there in their mind. They want to do it. They want to do it. They want to come on social media and show their breasts. They want to come there and show their bum. They want to do that, but they're choir leaders. Oh, they're Sunday school teachers. Oh, they're pastors' daughters. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it because of something that will now come and become like a punishment to them. It's not they don't have it in their mind. It is in their mind. They want to do it. And they do it at home. They record it on their phone, but they refuse to post it. All right? They don't post it. They don't post it. All right? It is in their mind. That's who they are. That's who they are. Okay? We might not see it outside, but that's who they are. But they are being prevented from doing it because they don't want mud to come on the name of their father. So they don't want to do it outside, but in their mind, they're doing it. Whatever you do in your mind, that's who you are. Some people don't go to party because not because they don't want to go to party, they love going to party. They love party. But they just can't go to party because they're choir director. Every time they see party, they think it in their mind. Oh my God, I wish I'm there. I wish I'm in that party. I wish I'm there. Okay? Some people want to cheat. It's not because they don't want to cheat, they want to cheat. But the issue is that they've already made them. They already made them to be deacons and deaconesses in the church. In the church. That's who they are. That's who they are. They are not different from what they have in their mind. So, guys, a lot of people, they love themselves because we always say, love yourself. But the person they are in love with, the person they love, is a wrong person. But they do not know. So they will now be inside of a relationship and they have forgotten one thing, that it is your choice. You see, it is your choice. Women are the ones who choose or chooses to be with a kind of a man. It's not the choice of a man to choose the lady. They come to choose. They come to ask for you, your hand in marriage. They come to you and say, will you marry me? Will you marry me? Now, when they say, will you marry me? Automatically, if you are a good person for real, if you really know yourself for real, all right, you will say no, or you will say yes, because you are the one that makes a choice who you want to live your life with. You make a choice to pick this person to be your husband. You pick this person to be the father of your children. You are the one who chooses who you want to be with. Don't come back here and start telling us men are bad. Men are bad. Don't come here and tell us that. You have that right. You have that opportunity to say, no, I'm not marrying you. I'm not convinced yet. You had the choice to say, no, I still need more time. No, I don't know who you are yet. But a lot of women, they will say, oh, I'm looking for a good guy. But inside of their mind, they want a bad boy. A bad boy that could challenge them, a bad boy that every other woman wants. You will begin to look at women, ask them what they want. They don't want that dumb guy that is sitting or the quiet guy that is sitting in the corner. They want the one that is flying, that every other woman are looking for. That's the one they want. And one thing that you don't understand is that the ladies' man will always be a ladies' man. That's his nature. That's his nature. That's the guy's nature. If you are not capable, you don't have the capacity to marry a ladies' man, don't go there. So you got to change your mind. It is in the mind. Your mind. You choose who you want to be with. You fantasize towards it. You see, when guys, when a woman, when they see a guy, they know this guy, oh my God, every lady is wanting this guy in school. Come and see me. I was an ugly boy when I was in school. Very ugly muchacha. But because I always go out to do MCs or parties, they will ever invite me to do MC in School of Nursing. I go to Polytechnic Ibadan to do MC, University of Ibadan to go and do MC. All of the ladies say, oh, Keskerik. I was ugly. They loved me because I was in the forefront. They loved me because I was a superstar. They want to be with me because I am actually the celebrity of the school. Not because I'm fine. Not because I'm good. It's not because I'm well behaved. I was smoking Igbo. You know what I'm saying? All the girls, even mommy's girls. Mommy's girls want me, or my new friends want me. You know those girls that are being trained by their mother, they didn't have identity. They're only living the life of their mother and father. The father is the one that domesticated them and tell them exactly what to do. Those young girls too that are not exposed, they want me. They want me. And me, I look at myself in the mirror and say, what do you want in this ugly guy? Why are all these guys running after this ugly? Me, I was just banging them. I don't know, man. You know, for real. That's more like a hot cake for me. I was like a hot cake of the town. All right. So if I managed to marry somebody at that time that I didn't change me, you could have married me. I could have become the daredevil in your life. The daredevil in your life. Okay? So you chose me regardless of what you knew about me. You had the understanding that I'm smoking Igbo. You had the understanding that I'm actually sleeping with multiple people. You had the understanding that I'm actually a bad person, that I beat people up. You had the understanding that I don't even know Jesus at all. You had the understanding that I'm a mean guy. 24/7, my eyes are always like strong and all kinds of stuff, but you still wanted me. You want to marry me. You want me to be your boyfriend. Something's wrong with you. Something wrong with you. You see, that's the case. Women, they have been given that opportunity to make the choice, yes or no. Yes or no. So it is possible, all right, for women to say no. They got the right to say no. You cannot force them to go into a relationship. You can't force them to marry you. They are the ones that will say, yes, I agree, or no, I do not. Yes, I do, or no, I do not. But you know what funny thing about all of these girls of today, all of you guys, I'm not, I'm generalizing now. If you feel you want to do, yes, I am. How many of you have said no before? Raise up your hand. When somebody asks you, will you marry me? If you have said no, raise up your hand and let's see. You have said no before. No, they will never say no. The moment a stupid guy says, will you marry me? They say, oh my God, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Oh my God, you proposed to me. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. None of you have ever said no before because you are desperate. Desperation brought you into the relationship. Desperation is killing you. Desperation is making you to suffer right now. None of you say no. None of you. They are saying, I say no, I say no. Which no? Go and bring evidence. Go and bring the proof that you actually said no. Give me the name of the boy you said no to. The boy that came to say, will you marry me? It's not the boy that said, I want to date you. It's not the boy. See, there is no difference, of somebody saying, I want to date you. Excuse me, how you doing? Can I get your number? I'm not saying that one. When you say no to that one that is saying, can I get your number? It's different from somebody you have been dating. You have gone to his house. You have cooked for him. You have met his parents. You have met everybody. And now he's not popping the question, will you marry me? And you say no. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the one that wants to date you. I'm not talking about the one that is a boyfriend stuff. Oh, no, I'm not talking about that one. Give me that telephone number. Let us call them. We got to call them. Let's call them. Give me telephone number. I know be mumu now. You think say I be mumu? You think say I be mumu? I know be mumu for you. Give me telephone number. Give me telephone number. Give me telephone number. We go see. Telling you. Okay? So you begin to see that. Majority of these women you see, they have never said no to proposal before. Never said no to proposal. They will just stick their hands out and let the guy put the rock on it, and that's it. And they're always eyeing the day of wedding when they will dance, acrobatic dance, and all kinds of stuff. And they dance acrobatic stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. Okay? And I'm not talking about the boy dumping you. Because some of you guys will say, oh, I said no. You didn't say no. The boy dumped you. The boy didn't show up on wedding day. The boy called you and said, I'm not doing it again. That's what happened to you. Women are always very desperate. And one thing that women don't know is that women, they are the most powerful. Women are the most powerful. The most powerful. That they own the right to turn a man down. It's the most powerful thing in the whole wide world. But women don't know. They have never used it before. Never put a word. He said, one guy said, Pastor Shola, I say yes. He said, Pastor Shola, I say yes. He said, my proposal was left hanging for 3 weeks. Have you left a proposal hanging for 3 weeks before? Have you left a proposal hanging for 3 weeks before? Is it not the same day you say, I'm blushing. Yes, I'm marrying you. You are marrying a gorilla. You are marrying a wicked person. You are marrying a lazy idiot. You are marrying a bastard. That's who you are marrying. It is not everybody who proposes to you that you're supposed to say yes to. Some people will propose and you look at them and say, what? I'm only studying you. All of this going on we're doing, I'm only studying you. I'm not convinced. Not convinced about you. Don't come and pop any stupid question here. And if the guy is not ready to wait, let him go. That's not your husband. It's better for you to remain single. Remain single and be happy. Remain single and be happy. A lot of you women say, the society is not. Which society? I just finished telling you the society is fake. The society is fake. The church is fake. Family is fake. You're fake. Everything is fake. Why will you allow a fake society to destroy you? Why will you allow the fake church to destroy you? Why will you allow the fake family to destroy you? Your brother is fake. Your sister is fake. They are not telling you the truth. They tell you what they want you to hear. Thank you very much, Sister Jubi Jare. God bless you for those things you are posting. Which society? Which society are you trying to encourage? Which society? Society that is fake. Everybody in the society are doing packaging. Everybody in the society is a fake life, fake testimony, fake stories. People just sit down, cook up stories that actually didn't happen at all, and then you allow those ones to influence your life and destroy what God has given unto you. Telling you. I'm telling you. Society. Which society? This is the time you're supposed to understand that you are enough. You don't need a man to complete you. You don't need a woman to complete you. You are a complete person created by God. A complete person in the image of God with talent and gifts. You could make anything happen by yourself. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Marriage is not for everybody. Don't stop saying yes to stupid idiots. Stop allowing fake people to come into your life. Don't stop allowing lazy bastards to come into your life and ruin your plans. Do you know you sat down when you were 15, 16, 17, 18, and you had a kind of a discussion with yourself. There was you had a discussion with your friends. And you know what? I mean, with yourself, sorry. That you know what? This is what I want to become in my life. This is the direction I want to go in my life. And then you now said, I do, to one stupid guy who took you back 20 years backwards and got you stuck right there. And got you stuck down there. And you are 20 years backward. Okay? And then now you're sitting down and you're looking at yourself that, how come I wasted 20 years of my life? How come this is where I am? How come? It's because he didn't use that joker that God has given unto you to say no. Or please wait. He said, the boys told me, he said, she left my proposal hanging for 3 weeks. That's the kind of girl I love. That's the kind of girl I like. A kind of girl who is ready to do it right, who is not under any pressure of the society, not under any pressure of nobody. No pressure at all. That's the kind of guy, the kind of girl I want, that want to go and double check. I want to double check. You know, I want to double check. Am I doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing? If I say yes to this guy, will he be right? If I say no, will he be wrong? She must go and have a kind of a deep thinking about what she want to get into. People don't understand that marriage is actually a very long time. Marriage is not 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. It's a long time. And if marriage is a long time, you must be prepared for a long time. You can't jump into marriage and say, yes, I do, and thinking it's just going to be fine. It's a long time. 17 years wasted. Only children reward. That's it. That's all majority of us are holding into. Majority of us are holding into it. Or to that, if not for the kids, I got nothing to thank God for in this marriage. If not for the children, there is nothing to thank God. God gave me wonderful kids. I always tell women, okay, that's fine. You wasted 17 years, 20 years of your life, but God has rewarded you with 4 wonderful children. Stick to that and go back and start your life again. Start your life all over. Number 2, I want to say this. Is it your parent, you refuse to allow your children to grow and develop? And develop. You have allowed to allow your kids to grow and develop. When they are growing up, you shielded them too much. They call it you overprotected them. You guided them. They can't touch this. They can't do this. They can't go here. Somebody must take them to school. They must wait to be brought back from school. They play game. They watch TV. They go on to church. They come back from church. They go to very, very special parties. They don't go anywhere by themselves. They are being shielded. You are planning a destruction for those kids. Those kids will not know how to live when you are not there. They will not know how to handle business when you are not available. And that is why we have a lot of baby husbands today. They are always going back to their mother. Mommy this, mommy this, mommy this, mommy this. How long are you going to be available to take care of the need of your children, even when they're actually 50, 60? Are you still going to be there? Are you still going to be there? When they become 50, 60? No, you're not. And then now those kids are not able to leave. They cannot leave. Why wouldn't they jump into a kind of a bad relationship or marriage? People who didn't grow well, people who didn't develop well, they couldn't know the wrongs from the rights. And that was exactly what happened in the Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden. All right? Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, they were not exactly like God. They were not. God did not create them to be exactly like him. Even though he said, let us make man to represent us and be like us. When God created them, he removed knowing evil from them. He removed the part of knowing evil from them. And that's what majority of you women are doing today and fathers are doing. You don't want your kids to fall into the same error you fell into, but you are not understanding one thing. That error that you made, the pit you fell into, was able to train you, molded you to become this smart person that you are. The smart person you are is based on your experience on the street. It's based on the challenges they are confronted with. It's based on things that you fought, that you become who you are. Adam and Eve couldn't become like God until the devil came and told them the real truth. That was the truth the devil said. He said, you are not like God. Oh, it is when you eat this fruit, you will become exactly like God. And lo and behold, they finish eating it. Their eyes go open. Now they start knowing wrong from right. And then that was down when God now said, man has finally become like us, knowing good and evil. Okay? And then let us send him out of this place so that he will not live forever if he should eat the fruit of life. That was why they sent them out of that place. Man finally become exactly like God, knowing good and evil. But we parents don't want our kids to look like us. We don't want them to become like us, and they will lack the understanding of how to fight their own battles by themselves. They can't. They cannot fight their battles by themselves. We are made inside of the lake and the ocean of troubles and mistakes. We are made from inside of the ocean and river of failure, of mistakes, of errors, and challenges that we are confronted with. That's where we get made. That's where we get designed. That's where we become empowered. That's where we become knowledgeable. That's where we become smart. And then we become wise. Inside of that lake of trouble, challenges, and all that. I shared this with you guys before. It was until I got my first blow on my face. That was when I could feel the pain of the blow. That, okay, I could withstand this. It's not that painful like I thought. All right, come on, bring it on. And the guy punched me, boo. I fell to the ground. I stood up. And after I stood up, I stopped being afraid of punches. Until you get the first punch on your face, until you get your first slap, you will not understand if you are actually designed to withstand those things. You will continue to run the rest of your life. Every time something happens, you run. Until you get the first punch on your face and the first slap on your cheek, then you will understand, oh, so this is it. That's all. That's it. That's going to be. He's not going to kill me. All right. Things don't kill you. Actually, bad things don't kill people. It's good things that kill. When you remain inside the fence, you are dead. Until you come outside, then you leave. You now develop a way to survive. You survive. You survive. As you go through the jungle of life, you survive. You survive. Because your mother will not always be available. Your father will not always be available. Their own father is no longer here. Their father died many years ago. But their father trained them on the street to become better, to be a fighter. Even God is a fighter. He taught us how to fight. Now, he asked them to fight. So when you come on the street, you will understand what red flag is all about. You see, it is until you come on the street and you mingle with the bad people in the society, that's when you will be able to develop your mind to have discerning spirit. You will be able to understand when something is wrong and when something is right. It is not everything that is guiltering that is gold. You might not know that when you are inside the fence. You will know it when you're on the street. You will understand it's not everybody calling you Shola who loves you, who cares about you. When you are inside the fence, you may not know that. When you come outside the fence, you will see hypocrites and liars and so many wicked people on the street, and you will be able to bring out your antennas every inch of the way to understand that I'm not supposed to lower my guards here. This is a dangerous zone right here. I could understand this terrain. I know when I can smell evil. All right. A lot of people fall into a wrong hand because they could not smell evil. They couldn't smell evil. You must be able to smell evil. When you see evil, you smell it. All right. So when you see a guy, you see, people find it so difficult to see a guy that is lying. That was one particular time a lady called me. Oh, I wanted to meet my boyfriend and I wanted to tell me if he's real or not. And and when I saw the guy's beard was like thin, nicely shaved, clean. The guy in a yellow purple. I look at the guy and I was like, what's up? So what's up? How you doing, sir? So I'm good. Very good. You love this girl? Yeah. I love her. I want to marry her. I said, oh yeah. Have you done investigations? Well. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I can deal with her. I said, yeah. I didn't talk with her for 30 minutes. I didn't talk with him for 30 minutes. I told the girl, I said, no, this one is Pawaraja. This one is a fake. This one, I know them. I used to be on the street. I grew up on the street. A street boy. I was a crazy guy on the street before. I was actually like that. I was like that. I tell you what you want to hear. All right, just to be able to get in your pants or probably collect your money. I know how to do that. It's easy to do. So when I see another thief, I know. You will not know because you are shielded. You cannot know because you live inside fence. You cannot know because driver will take you to school in the morning and bring you back. Me, I got to know it on the street. I had to walk to school. I mingle with the bad boys. I talk with them. They taught me the strategy of life. I was able to learn it like a Bible. I memorized every step of the way. Now, when I see a bad person, I understand you are bad like myself. Both of the same feather, they flock together. If not for Jesus that made me to renew my mind. You see, whenever they say, be thou transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be transformed. You cannot be transformed until your mind changes. Your mind must change for you to be transformed. You can't be different. You cannot change. You cannot be better version of yourself until your mind. Oh, it was God who helped me to change my mind. My mindset got transformed. Then my life changed. Then my mind changed. You cannot know. You cannot know. You cannot know. Whenever you are saying, oh, my kid, I don't want you to fall into the same error I fell into. Your daughter will be dumb the rest of her life. Oh, my son, I don't want you to waste time. I want to shield you. I want you to protect you and take you through the way. You are not him. Your life is different. All you need is just to give him a foundation. Give that boy a foundation. Let him go and make his own mistakes himself. Let her make her own mistake by herself because you are different. The two of you are different. Your level of education is different. Understanding is different. Exposure is different. That's totally different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you need to understand this fact. You need to understand them. So run away from all of this stuff. You will become anything. You must make your mistakes. Let that little boy touch the candle. When he touches the candle, let that little boy touch the candle. By the time he will touch the candle, he will understand. You don't have to tell him not to in the next 500 years. You don't have to tell him not to touch the candle in the next 500 years. Tell that boy, put your hands on the candle, let the candle show you what he could do. Then at that point in time, the boy has succeeded in learning something. Tell the boy, if you touch the candle, it's going to burn you. It's just like me. If you get punched, you're going to die. I didn't know. I started running away from punching. Even though punching could kill you, but I was running away from it. When I found out that, okay, they punched me in the face for the first time, I got up. I was like, really? I'm not afraid of nothing anymore. 1405550513. All right. This is the telephone number. The telephone number to reach me is actually on the screen right now for those who would love to call in. For people who would love to call in, the telephone number is on the screen. It's on the screen right now. It's on the screen right now. For those who would love to call in. I'm going to wait for you guys to call in. Let's wait for the telephone to ring and see what you want to say. You agree with me or you don't? You see, everything is pointing towards you. Your mistake. You have to own up to it. You have to agree to it, that I made that mistake. I wasn't prepared for it. I saw the red flag, but I still went on. I went ahead to marry the guy. Okay? So if you're out there and you want to make a phone call, you want to talk to us, about this stuff, maybe you have an experience or you have a contrary opinion, feel free to make that phone call right now. The telephone number is actually pinned to the wall at the bottom of the chat box on Instagram. I will see it on the screen on Facebook and on YouTube for those who would love to call in. Because it's 10:18 already, my clients are already calling me. I got to go. I got to go. Anybody? Let's wait for the phone call in case they're going to come. I'm not sure what happened to this. Somebody's calling. Hello?
Hey, hello, Pastor Shola.
Yes, hello.
Yes, sir. Everything you said is right. I grew up, on the streets. I left home when I was at age 18. That was when I went to institution.
Yeah.
And ever since that time, I've never gone back home.
Okay.
So till I got married. Now, this is the exact thing I'm actually fighting with my wife right now. Because I got 2 brilliant kids. They're very intelligent, but I do tell them, you need street credibility to be successful in life. Going to church fine, knowing God good.
Yeah.
But they need street credibility. But my wife wants to do everything. Oh, I take them to school. And show that they enter there before you do. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. I just hope that very soon she'll be able to realize what I'm trying to do for the kids.
Yeah.
So that they can stand on their own in the future. That's my contribution this morning.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, man. All right. Some people are saying they cannot hear. You cannot hear him. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do now? Let me increase the volume. I'm going to increase the volume. Don't worry. I'll increase the volume. I'll only move my microphone backward a little bit from me. Okay. Don't worry. You're going to hear what the guy said. I'm going to repeat. Let me make this call. If you can hear, please let me know you can hear them. Hello?
Hey, good morning, Pastor Shola.
Good morning.
This is Louis from Arizona. Everything you have said, I would say 100%. There's something you said about if somebody has rejected, ask if somebody out and be rejected. When I came to America, I met this young lady. We have a very good conversation, but as a young man who want to marry, I was hoping So for the lady to ask me about the future, she's not talking about the future. She's not talking about how we can grow together. She just after the marriage. Then I had to sit there. I told her, I said, okay, give me some time. I will pray about it. And when I called her one day, I told her, I'm sorry, I don't think it's going to work. Because at the same time, when it comes to this issue of marriage, is beyond a word of mouth. Marriage is a total commitment. People commit to marriage from our own view to grow each other physically, financially, mentally, spiritually.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, like a lot of ladies, I'll put it on this lady, mostly on the lady side. Sometimes they get carried away by the appearance of a man.
Yeah.
Without checking the content. And when you try as a friend or somebody try to tell them, take it easy, you feel like, oh, they are having me. So I can prove to you today that a lot of ladies that are in the domestic, that they are into problem in their marriage today because they didn't have the ability to check the content, what this man is carrying. Because for me, marriage is like a teamwork. You don't carry body of two people at the same time. That's why you see people sleep and slump and died. And we don't run. Like, for me, one of the red flags I see is that you don't run after somebody who's not running after you. Marriage has to come with a total commitment. When it comes to, people say love, there's a stage you will get to, there's a stage the marriage relationship will get to, love will die off. What keeps you going is a total commitment. So, and marriage always stands as a vision. And I've seen many of ladies who said, marriage is not an achievement. I disagree, sir. Marriage is an achievement. Let's go back to the Bible. The first marriage Jesus Christ attended the marriage. So when people say marriage is an achievement, it's a lie. Marriage is an achievement. It's God that ordained marriage. It's not human. And I see a lot of ladies, how can a married woman who is married and making a friend with somebody who is or divorced or who is not married, and somebody who is not married, a single lady, will be telling you what to do to your husband at home? And the question, the challenge I asked myself yesterday was, if this generation is like this today, what would be the next generation? How do we going to raise the kids that are coming in the next generation? Because people don't want to forgive, no tolerance, no vision. People coming to different people's life for the purpose of getting one thing to another. This is one of the key points. People like to sit down. I know you might be do hide feeling, you might be hide a lot of identities, hide a lot of things. But I will tell you the truth that when it comes to marriage, it's not something somebody want to rush into because you're made. Today, in the next few months, I will be 36 years of age. I'm not married, but I'm not in competition.
Yeah.
Because if I've been in competition, trust me, I have a lot of opportunity that got married when I came to America here, but I knew I won't stay. And there's a young lady that come to me, she said, oh, Lewis, I'm going to give you this paper. I'm going to give you the green card. I knew on my own I would not stay. I don't want to betray people. If I will keep them taking their time, energy, everything, at the end of the day, I will betray them. My only question is, if I betray this girl, what give me assurance the next person I'm going to marry is going to stay with me? Because what you sow today is what you reap tomorrow. And just be open. And another lady come to me, like, he live in Miami, but I knew I would not stay because my heart, when you see somebody you want to settle down with, there's a different feeling you will have. You will so much be contented with that moment. You will have that special feeling, the flavor of this is a person. But because of physical appearance, if you are not sagging, if you are not tattooing, if you are not tall enough, if you are not having beard, all these are not the characteristics of a good husband. If you must be with somebody who is willing to be with you. If I want to marry somebody, I will be afraid of losing her. She will be afraid of losing me. That can easily for us to come together and build a home. There's difference between a marriage and build a home. People are married today. People are not building home. Today, you see, we are having a great life today. Let's give thanks to our parents. When I was growing up, my elder brother was doing the kitchen, doing everything, cleaning, cooking for 1 week. After 1 week, my elder sister will take over. This is how we all grew up. Today, how many young men out there now want to clean for their wives? How many young men now know how to cook for their wife? How many young men know how to pray for their wife? This is the point. People always say like it's all about, when we watch Lollywood, you see a man buying a car, everything for a wife. People say, oh, God bless me. Somebody said, I want to marry a man like Obikubana. I ask a question. Can you take the sacrifice the woman have taken for life for Obikubana? You don't just jump into conclusion. Every success today have a tag of sacrifice. Do we have the patience to give to the sacrifice? That is the point. So that's my little contribution. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, my brother. All right, though. Thank you. All right, the telephone number is still on. You guys can hear me properly. I believe I'm now going to be too loud or something. Not sure. I can't yell now because if I should yell, the whole thing is going to blow out because you guys have made me to crank up the volume and stuff. The telephone number is on right now for those who would love to call in. It's possible for a good person to end up in a bad marriage. Very possible. Very possible. Because if you are not well enlightened and your parent didn't allow you to grow well, you will end up in a bad marriage. You end up in a bad marriage. Okay? So it's about the process of life. Allow your daughters to go out. I remember when I was very young, my dad would allow the girls to go to parties. He would tell them to go to parties, do whatever it is that you like, and come back home. And one day, my mom was like, "Why are you allowing the girls to go out and the boys couldn't?" And he said, "Well, those girls will end up in a man's house, and it's possible for their husband not to allow them to go out and enjoy themselves. So this is the time for them to go and learn how to be independent and stop. Let them make their mistakes and rectify those mistakes by themselves." And that was how we grew up. And the two girls in my family right now, they are well-to-do. They're really doing well. They're able to fight their own battles. They don't come back home to be shouting, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." They don't come back home to be shouting, "Daddy, daddy, daddy." They fought, and they're still fighting their battles today. Mommy and daddy are gone. They're nowhere to be found. They're dead. Buried my dad in last year, November. The man is nowhere to be found to fight for anybody. Let's pick this call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Do you want to contribute on the show?
Yes, good morning. I was calling because I listen to your show a lot, and what you're saying today, it really resonates with me because I got married about 20 years ago.
Are you using Bluetooth?
No, I'm in the car on the hands-free link.
I understand. You're using Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
That's the problem. We're not hearing you properly. There's a kind of a little bit of,
Okay, let me take the Bluetooth off.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, so I was saying the story you're saying today, it resonates with me a lot. I've been married for 20 years, and it's like, it's a fire on the mountain right now. Me and my husband, we're not from the same place. We don't understand each other. So I try and talk to him, but he'd change for a minute, but then he go back to the same way. And anyway, it's a big fire on the mountain, and everybody's like, you need to be patient. You done did 20 years in this and everything. So I'm just like, how long do I get it? I have to be patient for. This is like, I even wanted for him to go to counseling. We should both go to counseling and try and see if we can resolve it. But it's like, he didn't care. And he's like, it's I don't know. He didn't care to go to counseling. I feel like I've done everything now. He's like, okay, I don't need you no more. You're useless to me. But you're the one, when you met me back in the day, I brought you, we came to America together, and we raised the kids together. We done seen a lot of stuff together, and we didn't just been enduring. So I'm just like, right now, I haven't been really happy in the relationship. So my kids was little. I'm like, I don't want to go into no divorce or something right now. And it wasn't the time. God's timing is perfect. So anyway, long story short, everything, what I can say is, I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words, but everything you say, it's like you're living right inside of our house. It's like you can see everything that's going on, but you don't even live there. And it's his people, they like, you should wait. How long do I need to wait?
How many years marriage is this?
It's 21.
21.
But it's a balagan. It's a mess.
And you guys have never gone for counseling in 21 years?
I went for counseling myself last year with you, and I tried to get him to go, but I don't know whatever happened. Yeah. People were trying to talk to him or whatever, but he just was stuck in his own head, doing his own thing and working. Now he working. The family is just split apart. Because you've been chasing your dream to go and work or to provide or whatever, but the money you saying that you make, it's not. It doesn't add up to
you are the lady with the daughter, right? You are the lady with the daughter, right?
Yes.
Oh, I remember you. Wow. So I spoke with your daughter. I spoke with your son. I mean, I spoke with your daughter and I spoke with your husband at that time.
Yes.
Oh,
so
God.
Right now, once water start falling, it's pour down.
Yeah.
So even since that time I spoke with you, I took your advice. I did the steps you said I should do, and I'm coming along gradually.
Yeah, but you see,
anyway.
But you see, marriage is between two people. If you are changing and he's not changing, it's still not going to work.
Yeah,
you're still going to be living in bondage. You'll be living in bondage because you are making yourself to be the right person for him, but he's not making himself to be the right person for you. And then not even know for the kids too.
So, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I was saying he didn't want to go for counseling, but me, I'm raised it's God, man, woman, child. No woman is gonna disrespect a man. Yeah. And I remember you said at the end of the Zoom call we did, you asked, "Where's God in your relationship?"
Yeah.
And I was like, my husband, he doesn't go to church. I was taking the kids to church when they were smaller, and since the pandemic, we ain't really went back. But anyway, the question you proposed was where's God in your relationship? He wasn't being a leader. And you have to be a leader. You want somebody to follow you, and you lead. You're not leading the right way, and you're not ready to sit down and listen for communication. And a marriage without a communication is dead. And his people saying, hold on. I'm just tired.
I know. I'll be tired too. And you have fulfilled all righteousness. I understand what you're waiting for. I understand. God is always the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. You continue to seek the face of God over your relationship. Continue to do the right thing. At the time, you will understand what God wants you to do. Okay. Don't be in a rush, but the issue is that please become independent.
Yes.
You know what it means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line.
You start doing and planning for your own future by yourself. Start putting money away for yourself for retirement. Start doing things that will actually make you independent, that you don't have to be anybody's slave or be at the mercy of anybody.
That's true.
Okay. And then be able to take care of your children and make sure you give those kids a good example of a mother.
Yes.
Let them grow up seeing you as a good mother so that they will emulate you when they grow up.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for calling. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Wow. All right. The telephone is still open. I'm not sure if anybody will still be willing to call. You want to call in to contribute your own part on this show today, or probably you have a question for me, you can call. I will be available to listen, and then we can respond to you. In case any one of you will need counseling, maybe premarital counseling or marital counseling, you are inside of the relationship already. Let me see, somebody is messaging me. Okay. Let me pick up this call. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Yes, hello. You want to contribute on the show?
Yeah, I called earlier and the people said they couldn't hear me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I've been on the streets since age of 17 years, but that was when I went to institution. Yeah. And ever since that time, I've run street for girls, for all this on my jebota in the house, but they don't know. Here I am now, so I've been married for close to 15 years now. I think the only time I only some validate outside my marriage was when I was looking for settlement in America.
Okay.
And my wife was aware of that.
Okay.
Anyway, I have 2 kids now. They're doing fantastically well in school, and because of what I've experienced on the streets, I don't want my kids to go through that.
Yeah.
If they have street credibility to be able to live a good life. Yeah. Having first class does not guarantee success in life.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of street experience, most especially, I'm scared, for my daughter right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody to run our street. If she's able to have a street credibility, nobody can run our street. But the challenge is that my wife does not, she's not in tune, with that. She's very, overprotective.
Yeah.
Little by little, I was trying to introduce them, but they're still minor right now. So, I can't actually put them, into the ocean like that.
Yeah.
But little by little, so that by the time they get to that age of, they can, that they can actually make a decision.
You know what to do. You know how to do this stuff.
They know how to do this stuff.
You know how to do this stuff. Kids are supposed to be taken to the park. Take them to the park where other kids are playing. Leave them alone. Let them play with those other kids. They're gonna fall. When they fall, they get up. They come to you and cry. You send them back.
Exactly.
Go and play. And then they play. They will learn to relate with other people.
Yeah, those are the things my wife does not really want. A couple of times, we've gone through all this, what's it called? The typhoon in Katy.
Yeah.
That, those stuff. She doesn't want to do all that. No, leave them. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
They're going to be pushed down. They will push somebody down. And that's how they grow. That's how the street experience will come.
Exactly.
They don't have to go to. They don't have to go to. They don't have to go to Oshodi to go and learn the street.
No, I told her
the street is next to your house.
Government will have shut down by now. So this is safe. Let them go through it. Let them be able to be take out that fear inside of them. They go through all this stuff. That's my contribution, Pastor Shaw.
Thank you very much. God bless you, man. The issue is we parents, we contribute a lot to the downfall of our kids, and some of us, we want to use our parents as example of a good marriage. No, please don't bring the parents. Don't bring your parents into this, because majority of them, 98% of them, they lived in abusive relationship. They had no voice. They couldn't fight for themselves, especially those women couldn't fight for themselves at all. Many of them died inside of that abusive relationship. So don't use your parents as an example. Because your father and your mother were married for 200 years doesn't mean that they were in a happy relationship. They were not. Yes, thank you, Ayaba. They endured. It's all about endurance. And that is exactly what we are preaching against now, that is making a lot of men become so angry. Men want women to continue to endure and endure their nonsense. That's what men want. Men just enjoy it. Let me just do whatever I want to do, and you just sit down there and keep on enduring and enduring. And you don't understand, a lot of women died in the past. They died before their time. They died of depression. It is going to be, a lot of you African women can't understand what I'm saying here. It's not connected to you. You grew up inside of an environment and culture where we believe everybody must be married. That we refuse to train our children, our women, our ladies, our girls to be independent. Marriage or no marriage, you're still living your life. You cannot, you see, even though you are alone, you are not supposed to be lonely. Even if you are alone. Being alone doesn't mean you are lonely. You should be able to date yourself. You should be able to take yourself out on a date. You should be able to live with yourself and be happy with yourself. You should be able to have friends that you relate with. And so many of our ladies there believe that they are not complete. So pastors will be preaching jargon's messages to you. Can you repeat the question? I cannot be looking at questions. I'm talking here. If you repeat the question, I might see it right now. So a lot of women, they believe that they are not complete. But you are a complete person. It is not everybody that must be married. Paul wasn't married. Jesus wasn't married. You want to be like Jesus, then stay single. But if you know you want to be married, you got to understand you have to renew your mind. You got to renew your mind. Okay? Renew your mind. That's what it is. Understand what it takes to be married. Understand what it takes to be a married man and a married woman. You know, have your goals, have your expectations. Somebody cannot just love you anyhow. They must love you. Either they like it or they don't like it, how you want to be loved. There is a certain way you want to be loved. There is a certain way you want to be loved. You cannot allow anybody to love you less than the way you want to be loved. You cannot. Okay? Don't let them love you. Don't let them love you the way they want to love you. The way you want to love me is not the way I want to be loved. I am not going to allow you to love me like that. All right? Are you hoping? Do you know what love is? Know what love is. Do you understand? If you don't understand what love means, then please go to the love school. Go and learn how to love. And this is what I'm saying, that women, you guys, you've got the power, but you're not using it. Or maybe because you guys don't even know anyway. You guys don't know Jack anyway. You just go to churches and go and be praying. As if people are arguing about prayer. Like as if to say unbelievers pray. And their life is not good. And their life is not good. I don't understand we Christians. I always want to say, I'm about to do a conference where I'll tell people, can you please leave your Bible alone on one side and leave the Bible alone? Please, can you do that? And just leave the Bible, close the Bible and leave it on one side. I just want to let you understand what life is all about. All right? The kind of life God has given unto us. That you don't understand the same rain that is raining on people who are calling Jesus is the same rain that is falling upon people who are calling Muhammad. Is the same rain that is falling upon people who don't call nobody. Is the same rain falling upon homosexuals and falling upon lesbians, falling upon liars and falling upon everybody. I don't know what you guys want me to do. You said the volume is too high. We increased it. It's too low. We increased it. Now somebody is shouting. I don't understand us, man. Turn your volume down on your side. The same thing. You're going to understand who God is. If you can do this exercise, you are stuck. You're just so stuck because you come from Africa. Christianity is a tradition. It's a tradition. We just go to church. We're going to go and pray. We're going to go and put the Bible on one side. Put it on one side. I'm a pastor. I'm the one talking to you right now. I'm a pastor here. I'm not misleading you. I'm the one talking to you right now. Put the Bible on one side. Put the Bible on one side. Okay? And then listen to reality of life. Okay? Listen to the reality of life. Do you know? I must have canceled. I don't know how many people are canceled in this month. Probably like about maybe like 20 something right now, 20 something. And sometimes I'll just keep quiet. I'll be watching them when they're telling me, and I prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed. Then I will ask them, so what's the result of the prayer you prayed? Then I ask them, then they say, I prayed, I prayed, I prayed. So I ask them, so where is the result of the prayer you prayed? A life without principles is a stupid life. Okay? Prayer just don't work like that. Prayer don't bring money from heaven. No. Prayer doesn't make a good marriage. No. There are certain things you don't pray about. And what kind of prayer, is God expecting you to pray? You don't even know. You just want to go and be shouting and yelling. It is going to be until the day you actually realize that, let me close my Bible. Let me sit down. Let me go to a kind of a seminar where they teach marriage. Then I will understand the principles of happy marriage. Then at that point in time, I will get it in my head. Then I will go and be doing the practical when I go home. Okay? Then you will understand that Christianity is not a religion, it's a way of life. All right? This is what we are trying to explain to you, but you refuse to listen because of your stupid pastors that don't know jack. They just base Christianity upon seeing revelation upon revelation, powers and principality, spiritual confrontation, spiritual attack, spiritual battle, all those stuff, family lineage, family tree. So what is the essence of the death of Christ? So what exactly is the essence of the death of Christ on the Calvary, on the cross of Calvary? What is it? Why did he die? Have you taken your time to go and check? Why did he die? Why did he say it is finished? Why? Okay? It's going to be until you understand it before you start making progress in life. For me, I'm a balanced man. I took the camera to the street in Oklahoma. I took my camera to the street in Oklahoma and I started recording cars that were passing by. And then I left that place. I saw a lot of cars. And at the back of the car is either they say, fuck you. I'm saying this, I'm just reading it. They say, fuck you. At the back of the car, a sticker, fuck you. And that car is actually the best of the best car on the street. It's a nice car, the nicest car on the street. Then I was like, this one is not born again. How come he's driving a good car? I was like, this stupid guy is not born again. How come he's driving a good car? Then I will see one that said, Jesus can save you. And his car is the 1975 car that is shaking like this. Then I look at it and say, oh, this one is born again. But why is this car just like kind of a raggedy ass kind of a car like this? Then I look at it. Then I walked away from the streets. I was able to learn something from there. That it is the mind that the Christianity of then was messing with. The Christianity of then was messing with our mind. They were tying us down from progressing. They were tying us down from prospering. Even though they preach prosperity to us there, the mind that they have given to us is to become poor. To become poor. Then I went all around. Then I went to the houses. Then in front of the house, I saw Halloween costume of scary people. That house is the biggest house on the street. I was like, this one is not born again. This one with this Halloween crazy stuff is not born again. Then in front of another one, I saw Jesus can save you. That house is the oldest house on the street, the smallest house on the street, nothing for that one and stuff. And I looked at this, I was like, why is this one having a small house and that stupid one is having a big house? It took me some time to understand. It took me time to understand. Then I found out one thing. It is not by you becoming born again that makes you wealthy. It is not by you praying that makes you wealthy and prosperous in life. No. You see, there are levels of prosperity that you need to understand. The prosperity that we are looking for is the financial prosperity that could not be given to you by praying. There is another prosperity, peace of God. And the peace of God can only come to you through prayer, having a relationship with God. Okay, it's two different things now. If you want to understand it, financial prosperity is still prosperity. Peace is still prosperity. So peace, prosperity is a big ball. And a tiny little part of it is what we call financial prosperity. Maybe like about 2 or 3% of it is financial prosperity. And the rest of it is the peace of God. The unbeliever may have that financial prosperity. They may have a good car, a good house, a good job, making 6-figure salary. But when the peace of God is missing in their life, they are still missing some things. They're still missing some things. The health thing you are talking about is actually embedded in the peace of God. All right? It's in the peace of God. All right? So they're still missing some things. So it is it is true relationship with God, the prayer you pray every day, how you relate with God, that God will now say, my peace I give. Not like the word give. All right? The peace of God can only be achieved through a relationship with God. And a relationship with God will require that you pray to him constantly. And the kind of prayer you pray is not the kind of bang bang diggy diggy kind of prayer we are praying. It's different. It's different. So you see, the financial prosperity, anybody could have it. I shared my story before. All right. I shared my story before, yeah. Okay. Now, when I was in Oklahoma, I came in from Nigeria. I was a poor guy and stuff. Then I started working with Slumberjay in Oklahoma. And when I started working with Slumberjay in Oklahoma, I was making $15,000 a month as of 2003. Long time ago, 2003. Okay. And that time I stopped going to church. I don't go to church anymore. Just imagine. I stopped going to church way back. Way back. I stopped going to church. So I was working. I got a job in the oil company. I was working. I was making 15,000. And I bought a big house. I got a big house. What is this person talking about? What is this person talking about? Let me just ignore this person. He's just talking nonsense. All right. So I bought a big house. So when I now bought a big house, okay, I'm living in my house. Then I have 4 cars in my driveway. I could drive any kind of car I want. Then I bought a BMW, or turbo engine BMW. And that's the one I drive to work, because some of my guys at work, they bought Corvette and Lamborghini and all kinds of stuff and everything. Every one of us love to drive sport cars. So I bought the BMW, the turbo engine BMW, black. And that's what I take to work every day. And on my way to work one day, God showed up after 7 years of me stopping going to church. I stopped going to church for 7 years. I didn't go. I stopped praying. I don't pray. I only listen to gospel music. In my car. So God came back and he spoke. He said, go and make all that money, you won't prosper. And I was like, who is talking? I just turned my AFLA all the way, I turned it all the way up. But the voice wasn't coming from outside. The voice was coming from my inside. So it's kind of like really louder. It's louder than the music I was playing. And that voice said to me again, he said, go and make all that money, you will not prosper. I responded. And I said, what do you mean I will not prosper? I already have a very big house. I have 4 cars in my driveway and I just bought a BMW. What are you talking about? You know how much I make? I don't need you to make money. And God said to me right there, he said, yes, you don't need me to make money. That is why unbelievers are making money. I already blessed every one of you from the beginning. I blessed all of you from the beginning. So you don't need me to make money. Anybody that is waiting for me to give them money is a stupid idiot. You already have the ability to create wealth. That's why unbelievers are making. He said, but that's only 2% of prosperity. I was like, really? He said, yeah. He said, the 98% that is left, you can't find it by yourself. You can't find it by yourself. And I said, what? He left me alone that day. The second day, we started our conversation. He said, that money you have, that you think you have, 15,000 you're making every week, every month, that big house you bought, those 4 cars in your BMW that you have, okay, it's only 2% of prosperity. And I said, whoa. With all my money that I'm bragging and buying everything I want to buy, it's just 2% of prosperity. I said, what is the 98%? He said, my peace that I give. It's not like the world give. It's a gift to those who I choose to give it to. It's 98% of what we call prosperity. My peace is a good health, good understanding. All right? and good everything in your life. And at the end of the day, it will make your prosperity one without sorrow. Ah! That was when I found out that the money that we run after all of this money running. The money will come without God, but you still need God, okay, to be able to sustain that prosperity and to get the peace that is come behind spending money that will make you to sleep, even though you are wealthy. People who are wealthy can't sleep. Oh, money is a spirit. It is the blessing of the Lord that comes with the peace of God that will make that money to obey you and respect you and become your servant, that you will not be running around for money. You don't understand. So many of you don't understand Jack. You don't understand. I want you guys to understand this thing. Understand it. You don't need prayer to make money. You don't need no prayer to make money. Money is actually could be made because you have the talent, you have the gift, you have what it takes to make it. Don't go to God and say, Father, give me money. He will not give you. But one thing that he will give you is his peace. When the peace of God connects with you, you will be sending money on errands. Money will not be big to you. You give money away. You won't hold on to money. You let money go and work for you. When by the time you have peace of God, you will sleep. As a rich man, you'll be sleeping and waking up. You'll be sleeping and waking up. And it's the relationship between God that will bring that. Relationship between you and God that will bring that. So many of you just go to church to pray for jobs, to pray for good cars, to pray for money. You're a misroad. Nonsense. You're a stupid idiot. You don't go to church to ask for those things. You are a Christian. You are a full package. Money could be made if you use the talent God has given you. He said, behold, I've given you the ability to create wealth. Okay? That ability is within you already. You don't have to pray for it. You have to sit down, sharpen that skill, put it to use. You will make money. And when you now make the money, without Christ, that money could send you all around the place and you'll be running kitty, kata, kata, all around. But by the time the peace of God will connect with you, the kind of peace that God only could give, you will be the one sending money everywhere. You'll be sending money everywhere. Money will be going on errands for you. You don't have to worry yourself. All right? The very first thing is that you have to go and erase this poverty mindset. As a man thinketh, that's who he is. Erase the poverty mindset, coming to God for food. Yeah. Sit down. Build a different mindset. Build a different mindset. Never you come to church to come and pray for money again. Never come to church to come and pray for food again. That's not the reason why you are a Christian. You are a Christian because you come to worship God. The reason why you made the Christian is to worship him, not to come and be putting your burden on him. He has already settled you from the Garden of Eden. He settled you. You have refused to understand it. Unbelievers, they know it. Even though their prosperity is not making them to sleep. Even though their marriage may be on fire. Their children are getting sick every day. Even though the wife and the husband, they are not respecting each other. But they are rich. They are wealthy. And they do well. But you are supposed to be different. You're supposed to go after the peace of God. When that peace connects with you, 20 naira, $20 will sound like 200 million to people when you have it. You will spend $100. People will think you have spent 200 million. You don't understand. You don't understand the kind of peace of God that I'm telling you. You will spend $100. It will seem like you spend 1 million. That's the way it is. There was one day I went to, people always think I'm rich. They say, Pastor must be rich. He must be rich. So they invited me to come and do fundraising. So I went over there. When I got there, I saw a bunch of rich people. They put me on the high table. Me too, I sat down there. My legs were shaking. I was like, all the money I've been saving for 20 years, they want to collect it in one day. How am I going to do this right now? And I must live up to expectation. Everybody says, Pastor Jola, you're a rich man. I say, yeah, I'm a rich man. I believe in God. I believe in God. My riches is in heaven. In the name of Jesus, I'm a spiritual rich man. In the name of Jesus, I'm a billionaire in Jesus' name. Father, Lord, I'm a billionaire. I receive it in the name of Jesus. I've been receiving millions. So the people, when they say, Pastor Lord, you're a rich man, I say, yes, by faith in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. So, but they didn't understand that I'm only doing it by faith. So they invited me to the place. So when I got there, you see, rich people don't call, they don't say the money they want to donate, they don't say the middle. When they want to donate 250,000, they'll say 250. When they say 250, everybody knows it's 250,000. So when the first person said 250, I was like, so this man is not that rich, Lucy. You look at him, and he's dressed up real good, and he brought a Range Rover, and he's not that rich, and he's giving these people 250. Ordinary 250 that me, I want to give them 500. Me, I want to give these people 500. And this man, they call the chief launcher, he's giving 250. Me, I didn't know. It was 250,000 that the man mentioned. These people don't mention the rest of it. They also mention the middle. He said 250. I mean, said $250. I was like, I was so happy. I stopped shaking. I was like, I'll be champion today. I'll be champion today. Let's see what you got. Which one is wrong with you? All right. The second person they call him, the guy said 100. I'll give 100. I was like, I said, people, I said, run one pass. These people don't get money. This one is giving 100. 100. All right. We are inside of this thing today. Oh. Me, I will be champion here. No, I've been thinking I'm a rich man, but I didn't know. I couldn't figure it out. I've been a rich man all my life. Look at the rich people there. Who can put you 100, 250? What nonsense? So when he came to me, I go, Dr. Shola Jordan Adeoye. I just stood up and said, glory to God, hallelujah. Thank you very much for inviting me. I want to thank the chief launcher and the other people that have given generously. And the Lord is telling me to give generously. That God said to me, I'm supposed to multiply everything that they have given today. I need to multiply in the name of Jesus. Okay, I give 500. Everybody's out there. He has done it again. Hallelujah. the other. The other came to me with a basket. He was thinking I'm going to give them check. I just give them $500. The woman opened the thing, look at my face. I said, why are you looking at my face for? Don't be 500 the account the thing now. Two hours stayed there. They didn't bring any wine to my side. I've been drinking their wine all day long. They don't decide not to supply me wine again. It was when we were not going out. So the guy that we went there with and said, Mazola, you're a disgrace. I said, why? He said, all those people were donating 250,000. I said, 250 what? 250,000. Why didn't you tell me? He said, but I thought you understood that rich people don't just mention 1,000. They just say 250, 100, 150. So that's how they mention it. They don't shout too much. He said, then you now go there, you preach a 30 minutes message that you want to double everybody's money. And so I said, I'm a money doubler. I said, I didn't know. I was thinking that they were talking about $250. He said, lie. How would they come here to come and do? They will have sent 250 from them from home. They won't manage to. They won't come here now. Can't you see the caliber of people that are sitting on the high table and you sat down there? Did you notice that they stopped giving you wine? I said, yes, I noticed it because you shot them. You didn't do well. You didn't do well. I didn't be. I know one funny thing. The lady who invited me, she doesn't call me anymore. She doesn't call me anymore. I was like, why will you invite me? Me that always wearing t-shirt. I wear t-shirt all the time. I don't get money. If I get money, do you think I'll be wearing t-shirt? I don't understand though. Well, if it's me too, I won't call me again. 11. Glory to God. I gotta go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for calling. For those ones who call, thank you. For those ones who have joined the broadcast, followed my network, you have subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. Those ones who are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, subscribe to it on Facebook, and then follow me on Instagram. Can you guys see that now I have the blue tick? Can't you guys see on Instagram that Pastor Shola is now verified? Can you see my blue tick right there? Can't you guys see the blue tick? You don't see my blue tick. You don't see blue tick. You guys are supposed to congratulate me now. It's a hard work. It's not easy work. Oh. You think it's easy? You think it's easy to get a blue tick? It's not easy. Oh. Getting a blue tick. You think it's easy? A blue tick. Okay? You're supposed to congratulate me now. That's a lot of work. A lot of work together. A lot of work together. For Instagram to recognize you and give you a blue tick is a lot of work. Okay? I must have filled that form like 200 times. And every time I filled it, they will send it back to me and say, no. No. They say, no. I got the blue tick now. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So you go to my Instagram page, you see that I've got the blue tick. All right? So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. God bless you. God bless you guys who are watching on Facebook, on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. If you want to be counseled, you want counseling sessions, please feel free to reach out to me by the grace of God. The telephone number is on the screen. You can copy it down to call me, and I'll be the one to talk with you by God's grace. All right. See you guys later. Peace out. Okay. Gone. Anybody? Thank you very much, everybody. God bless.